It is Sunday, the 5th of February, 2017. I'm in front of the Unitarian Church of Montreal, engaged in my alternative spiritual practice of protesting against Unitarian Universalist injustices, abuses, and hypocrisy. And I had intended to wrap up the protest some minutes ago, but discovered that I just missed a bus and basically had some time on my hands. So I decided to do a quick little final monologue while waiting for the next bus. We're looking at the wayside pulpit of the Unitarian Church of Montreal. We're looking at the French version of the Unitarian Church of Montreal's mission statement, which says Notre communauté spirituelle accueille, nourrit, inspire, stimule. Ensemble, nous agissons dans le monde. In English, our spiritual community welcomes, nourishes, inspires, stimulates, although I think the actual English translation is slightly different. Together, we take action in the world. So a very, very literal French translation of what we have on the other side of the sign here. So we're going to look at the actual English words. Our spiritual community welcomes, nurtures, inspires. Oh, challenges. Well, that's it's a bit of a difference. Stimule and challenges, a bit of a difference there. Together we take action in the world. My battery's almost done here, so we're going to keep going. Keep it relatively brief. It is, as I said, February 5th. It's 3 days after Groundhog Day. I like to reimagine Groundhog Day as Unitarian Universalist Shadow Day, the shadow of Unitarian Universalism's, religious community, and specifically clergy sexual abuse, clergy abuse more generally, but other aspects of the shadow of Unitarian Universalism. I like to pay special attention to that on or around Groundhog Day. What we're going to do now, I've already gone over how the Unitarian Church of Montreal makes a total mockery of this mission statement, which, by the way, has zero moral or ethical value to it. Everything said here could be interpreted very negatively. There's nothing here that says they welcome good things, nurture good things, inspire good things, challenge bad things, take good action in the world. This could be interpreted in a completely opposite manner. It could be interpreted as our spiritual community welcomes immoral, unethical, borderline criminal, evil behavior on the part of our members and leaders. Our spiritual community nurtures immoral, unethical, borderline criminal, actually criminal, evil, and quite frankly, batshit crazy behavior on the part of our leaders and members, and so on. Our spiritual community inspires immoral, unethical, borderline criminal, actually criminal, evil, and batshit crazy behavior on the part of our leaders and members, and so on. Our spiritual community challenges good stuff, like challenges my protest against the immoral and unethical, borderline criminal, actually criminal, and quite frankly, batshit crazy behavior of certain Unitarian Universalists that is all but completely approved of by not only the Unitarian Church of Montreal, but the greater Unitarian Universalist religious community. And together, we Montreal Unitarians and we Unitarian Universalists more generally take action in the world that is of an unethical, immoral, borderline criminal, actually criminal, just plain evil, and yes, on occasion, batshit crazy kind of behavior. So as we can see, this is totally meaningless, this mission statement, but I just want to get into more specifically. This is the Unitarian Church of Montreal's mission statement, but I'd like to just point out how the UUA, that is the Unitarian Universalist Association, the head office of Unitarian Universalism, the Vatican of Unitarian Universalism, also makes a mockery of it. The Unitarian Universalist Association welcomes abuse of clergy, and the Unitarian Universalist Association nurtures abuse of clergy. The Unitarian Universalist Association inspires abuse of clergy to be even more abusive because when complaints are brought against them, the UUA does almost, a lot of time does virtually nothing to hold the ministers accountable. So by doing nothing to hold the ministers accountable for certain bad behavior, well, it only inspires them to continue that bad behavior and maybe even engage in worse behavior. The UUA challenges people who complain about clergy misconduct. The UUA, basically dismisses out of hand clergy misconduct complaints, unjustly rejects them, unjustly finds in favor of the abuse of ministers, and even engages in legal bullying or threatens legal bullying against people who won't shut up about clergy sexual misconduct and clergy abuse more generally. Together, Unitarian Universalist Association leaders take action in the world that is immoral, unethical, borderline criminal, actually criminal, and yes, batshit crazy. So on that note, we're wrapping up this protest. I had intended to wrap it up earlier, but as I said, the battery's almost done. So basically just exposing the shadow of Unitarian Universalism. Yeah.